course, makes it easy to make it through those tougher times. Might also remind you, patches on the right side of the truck, those gray seconds. They can't really keep those speeds. To walk down there, if you see that antelope with those kind of horns over there. Asante Sana, thank you, Warden. Jumbo, everyone. My name is Savannah. They don't always stand as tall as they can be, but they actually can be up to about 5 feet tall. Kind of coming up to the surface. They can even sleep down there. They just have a reflex that has them come up every 5 to 8 minutes to breathe. Helps them to conserve water out here on the savannah, where water can sometimes be a bit of a scarce resource. And as we drive along the savannah, sometimes blend right in over there. They're really fast, so some of the fastest animals in the world, and really powerful jumpers. They can jump about 6 feet straight up or about 13 feet across. And as for those Nkoli cattle, those horns might look really heavy. They're super impressive on them. There's some of them that just look so big, are adorable, especially because they look so much like those dogs that we might keep as pets, but they are definitely wild animals. They're some of the most successful hunters outrun those dogs working together like that. There's some more of those Nkoli cattle down there in those little dirt patches on the right side of the truck, those gray animals. There's lions out there. Feet tall. That height helps them in reaching food from the tallest of trees out here. They don't have to worry quite as much about competing for resources when most animals just can't even reach the heights these giraffes are eating from. And there it goes, there's that prehensile tongue. You can see it sticking it out. Prehensile just means that our giraffe can kind of grab and grasp with that tongue, just like we can grab and grasp with our fingers and with our hands. That's what it's super handy for. Little sips of water here and there to make it through those tougher times. It might also remind you of another tree of life that you might have crossed on your way here this morning or this afternoon with that shape and structure. Grayish in color. Those are the youngest flamingos of that flock. That really famous, beautiful. Some of my favorite animals out here. They're really, really gorgeous. Also really impressive. They can go about 0 to 60 in just 3 seconds. They can't really keep those speeds up for too long. They're built for just those bursts of speed and not necessarily distance, but that is still impressive nonetheless. Typically stay back home, look after those little lion cubs, make sure that they are staying safe and that their territory. Another one of those female lions, she's kind of napping up on that rock. Lions are nocturnal. They sleep about 16 to 20 hours a day, and not like we did. Let go just about as fast as a white rhino. They have top speeds of around 35 miles. There's probably about a year old. There's a boy that turned 1 last month, and then a girl that turns 1 in November. There's also a bontebok down there. If you see that antelope with those kind of horns over there that's laying down in that patch of dirt, we love to see that bontebok out here. I know that him laying down there might not be as impressive as